So I just thought I would make this vlog all about partnering or partnerships. It is something that's very close to my heart. Obviously, I wrote my first book around partnering skills and how salespeople can use this in their approach to selling. I think every salesperson should understand partnering skills and should use it to make their approach more collaborative. However, in this instance, when we're thinking about from an organizational point of view, it's about how we should set up partnerships to make sure that the business flourishes and can do a far better job. It's all about spreading the word and spreading the good, doing it more effectively. One of the things that really kind of annoys me is that people use the partnering world, but don't really mean it. More often than not, they're just kind of arrangements. There's no real kind of genuine partnership activity to it. And then sometimes people are using the word being a partner or the concept of being a partner to try to manipulate or put people into a position where actually they're not getting much from it. So this is something that no way, shape or form we want to enter into. How do we make sure this isn't going to happen? And then we have genuine partnerships rather than these kind of false, these false kind of arrangements. Well, for me, it's going back to the concept of PQ, partnering skills, partnering intelligence, and making sure everything that we say, do, agree to is consistent with these elements of what good partnering looks like. So let's think about those 6 elements and how this might look from a partnering point of view for a business. First up, trust. And trust is such a key element of communication, such a key element of relationships. If trust isn't there, it's almost like nothing else is even worth trying. So certainly partnerships have got to be with people that we're able to trust. We then need to look at having a win-win focus. So making sure that both parties get benefit out of what it is that we're doing. We've got to understand what that looks like. We've got to talk about expectations and we've got to align towards achieving that. Then we're more likely to be more interdependent. And for me, interdependence means working as a team, working as a one, because from my point of view, my success is somebody else's success. That's what will feed my aim. So again, we need to make sure that that element of PQ, of partnering skills, is fulfilled. We then need to think about how can we be transparent? How can we constantly exchange information? But we can't expect partners to be mind readers, nor are we. So we need to make sure that systems are in place to keep the information flowing, giving people feedback, expecting feedback, and making sure that we know what's going on. Fifth element of PQ that we need to consider is all about change, comfort with change. As soon as we enter into a partnership, we're going to be doing things differently. So we need to be expecting that and comfortable with it. In other words, what's the point of actually going into a partnership if you're not going to do something different? So immediately stuff is going to have to give. We're going to have to make sure we're looking to take the best out of new working arrangements. And so again, this is for me massive sense of opportunity. I like being more of an initiator of change, certainly can adapt to it. 6th, final element of PQ that again is important as we're putting partnerships together and thinking about these kind of alliances is having a future orientation. It's all about working out what is our vision, what's our goal, where are we headed, what's the plan to get there, how are we going to do things together to make sure we achieve that. Those 6 elements give a really good, solid basis to make sure whatever it is we're setting up is most likely to be successful. That's for me what a genuine partnership will be based on. So yeah, the opportunities bearing that in mind are huge, from a sales point of view, a marketing point of view, but also for me, from my trainer's hat on, it's from an implementation point of view. The kind of alliances, the things that I've got my eye on are around coaching, how we can improve the way that people can coach, around conversational intelligence, how we can make sure that people are applying some of the things that we're doing in real life, in real sales conversations, around a whole host of different ways that we can make sure that what we're talking about gets done. Now, think, learn, do. That's one of the things we talk about. We can do the thinking, we can apply the learning. People have got to do the doing, but we can make that easier for them. Implementation of information. I know I keep coming back to that. That's such a key area. I think there's some very exciting partnerships out there waiting to happen that we can use to drive the implementation and make sure people working with us, our customers, are going to get their results. So yeah, this is a part of the whole growth in the golf journey that I'm really looking forward to.